Welcome to Marion Insider's Guide. I'm Commissioner Carl Zalek, but you can call me the Commish. Join me as we discover the hidden gems and showcase everything Ocala Marion has to offer. We share with you our legacy of equine champions through the Walk of Champions on our downtown square. Hey Marion, we're out here on Ocala Downtown Square just after the ribbon cutting for our Walk of Champions experience. This provides locals and visitors the opportunity to discover the history behind the Ocala Marion County's most famous horses and equestrians. Well, just like Hollywood has its stars for its celebrities, the horse capital of the world has its walk filled with champions. 24 bronze plaques now adorn 2 sidewalk blocks adjacent to the downtown square, each honoring an equine champion connected to our community. Each plaque includes the name and nationally famous horse with local connection, career highlights, and awards they achieved. Did you know the Walk of Champions is a 2-part interactive experience? The walk can be accessed from the Horse Capital of the World section of the Ocala Marion Travel Guide phone app. When users click on the map, they're connected to the backstory of the specific horse or equestrian. See photos, and in some cases, check out the incredible videos attached. To download this app, search Ocala Marion in your app store today. We're here today with so many incredible personalities and incredible athletes on the Walk of Champions. I'm here with Tammy Gant from the FTBOA. Tammy, thanks for being with us.
It's really great to join you today, Commissioner Zalek.
Hey, so tell me personally, what does it mean to you to see the Walk of Champions open today?
I think we've got to get out the Kleenex because as a horse lover, as a little girl, I crawled on a horse before I could walk. It was my dream to live in a community like this where it was all things, all horse, all the time, and the rest of our community embraces it. I mean, it is truly a horse place to be with the horse culture. So this Walk of Champions couldn't be in a better place today.
Well, an FTBOA really means a lot to the community. Tell us, what does it mean for your organization to be a part of this?
Well, I think for the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association, we were so blessed and thankful that the city and the commissioners and everyone identified what a wonderful project this was, and that the Visitors Bureau embraced it, and also our Chamber and Economic Partnership. So for us as one of those partners to come together and make it happen was genuinely something that was very dear to our hearts. And our committee took their task very seriously on choosing the thoroughbreds that would be here on the Walk of Champions.
Man, thank you and your organization so much for what they've done. Well, the horse capital of the world, that brand came from you, and thank you for continuing to make Marion County great. What does that mean when we say the horse capital of the world?
I love the horse capital of the world because it truly is. When we do trade missions all over the world, we find people knowing that little old Ocala Marion County in Central Florida, US of A, is the horse capital of the world. And it truly is, not only in the number of horses and ponies, but the economic impact. It's a job driver, and it truly is part of our culture here. And we're so glad seeing you with the cowboy hat today.
That's right.
That our full community embraces it. And so we hope everyone champions the horse capital of the world like we do in our community.
I've been so excited today to walk down the Walk of Champions, but tell our viewers and listeners today, which one do they have to see?
Well, I'm a little bit selfish because I'm going to say I work for the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders. So I'm going to say I'm going to first come to the Thoroughbred Walk of Champions, and all of them are national champions. They're Hall of Famers by far, but also all the other breeds are champions too. So I would say go see those breeds and disciplines on the other part of the walk. But my personal favorite, I have to sneak this in, is Silver Charm. And Silver Charm is a Florida thoroughbred that sold twice at the Ocala Breeders' sales here in town. Right here at the world's best and 2-year-old champion sale, right there. So he came out of that, and then he also is the oldest Kentucky Derby winner, Preakness winner, and Dubai World Cup winner. So when we think of horse capital of the world, we've got to think of Silver Charm.
Literally a world champion.
Literally a world champion and 30 years old.
Wow, it's still kicking it.
That's it.
Tammy, thank you so much for being with me today and talking about it. Now you guys, viewers and listeners, come walk the Walk of Champions in downtown Ocala. So whether you're a visitor or a local, Marion County has so many great experiences and history to share. Don't forget, visit ocalamarion.com and plan your trip. So come on and vacation where we live. We hope you've enjoyed this episode and that you stop by to visit soon. To best plan that trip and see what other great things you can do while you're here, visit ocalamarion.com and search Insider's Guide, because when you're here, you're never an outsider.